Everything that you call your life right now, every event, every condition, every relationship is but the outward expression of an inward activity. Your world is a mirror, faithfully reflecting your dominant worship. But you must understand, worship is not confined to hymns, rituals, or the sanctuary of a religious service. Worship is the state of mind you consistently occupy, the deep reverence you give to your inner conversations, emotions, and imaginations. Your worship is not what you profess with your lips. It is what you persist in feeling and believing. In truth, your worship is the act of honoring a reality inside yourself until it expresses itself without. Now, if you look around and find aspects of your life that displease you, do not rush to blame outer circumstances or people. Realize instead that somewhere unknowingly you have been bowing before images of fear, lack, limitation, or unworthiness. You have worshipped doubt, anxiety, and defeat every time you dwelled upon them and treated them as real. This is a hard truth, but it is also an empowering one. For if your past worship has shaped your present life, then your present worship can shape a new and glorious future. The power has always been within you. You are not a victim of chance. You are the high priest of your own destiny. True worship is the acceptance of the invisible as more real than the visible. It is the continual honoring of the unseen reality of your desires, even when your senses mock you. It is holding fast to your vision with such faithfulness that you feel the joy of it now, before it manifests. The future is always being birthed in the womb of the present moment, and your inner activity is the midwife. To align your worship is to deliberately choose where you place your attention and what you honor in consciousness. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot claim abundance with your words while secretly bowing in fear before poverty. You cannot declare health while reverencing images of sickness in your mind. Whatever you most believe, whatever you emotionally invest in, that is your true object of worship, and that is what must come forth. It is the law of being, and no one can escape it. Your outer world is always the exact measurement of your inner allegiance. If you would change the outer, you must first change the inner. Begin now to turn within and examine the altar of your heart. What is it that you continually lift up and magnify? What secret images do you burn incense before? Are they images of defeat or triumph, scarcity or sufficiency, fear or love? You cannot deceive yourself. The secret attitudes you hold are your prayers, and your prayers are always answered according to their own kind. Life is impartial and faithful. It gives you not what you wish for, but what you inwardly worship. When you understand this, you are no longer a pawn of circumstance. You are a creator. You can deliberately align your worship with the life you desire. How? By choosing daily to dwell upon the feeling of your wish fulfilled. By withdrawing attention from appearances that contradict your desire. By silently but persistently honoring the new state you want to live in, until it becomes more natural to you than your past experiences. The new reality is born not through struggle, but through fidelity to a new inner state. The process is not mechanical, it is spiritual. It demands sincerity, persistence, and emotional investment. You must feel yourself into the new reality, not as a wishful dreamer, but as a convinced participant. You must mentally live in the end, feeling the richness of your fulfilled desire as though it were already yours. Your senses may argue and point to contrary facts, but you must not waver. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Your faith is demonstrated not by public declarations, but by your secret rejoicing in the unseen reality. If you desire abundance, make abundance your secret worship, not the worship of money itself, but of the feeling of fullness, freedom, generosity. Imagine yourself already living in the effortless flow of supply. Feel what it would be like to have all your needs met with ease. Let that feeling saturate your mind and emotions. Whenever fear or doubt arises, gently but firmly return to your inner altar, where your abundance is enshrined. Worship there, and life will, in time, reflect that richness. If you desire love, make love your secret worship. Not the desperate longing for it, but the serene knowing that you are already deeply loved and cherished. Imagine yourself surrounded by warm affection, kindness, and devotion. Feel it so vividly that your heart responds with gratitude now. Live in that state. Walk in that feeling. Treat every interaction as an opportunity to express the love you already possess. Life will mirror it back to you, for the outer is forever the faithful servant of the inner. If you desire healing, make wholeness your secret worship. Refuse to bow before the images of sickness or decay. See yourself radiant, strong, and vibrant. Feel the joy of perfect health. Let your conversations, both inner and outer, reflect your allegiance to vitality. You are not denying the facts. You are simply affirming a higher truth that, when honored, will dissolve the lower appearance. Faithful worship of health will call forth the manifestation of health. There is no outer power deciding for you. The power is within. It moves according to the patterns you establish through your inner attention and feeling. Align your worship, and you align your future. Refuse to scatter your powers through idle fears and destructive imaginings. Discipline your mind gently but firmly. Let it be the sacred vessel through which your highest visions are carried into form. Understand that this is not a matter of straining or forcing. It is a matter of acceptance and surrendering to the reality of your fulfilled desire. The greatest act of worship is joyful acceptance. When you accept your desire as already fulfilled within, you are offering the highest form of prayer. You are saying, "It is done," and all the forces of life begin to move to confirm your inner decree. You do not have to know how the outer circumstances will arrange themselves. That is not your work. Your work is inner fidelity. The how will unfold naturally, often in ways you could never have predicted. Life is infinitely resourceful. What is required of you is the inner certainty that what you have claimed in consciousness is yours. Walk in the feeling of it daily. Rejoice in it secretly. Make it your silent song, your hidden altar, your ceaseless worship. If you falter, if doubts assail you, do not condemn yourself. Gently return to your vision. Re-establish your inner agreement with your desire. Every time you return, you strengthen the pattern. Persistence is more powerful than intensity. It is the quiet, steady honoring of your inner vision that brings it into form. Remember, your future is not being created randomly. It is being woven, thread by thread, from the fabric of your present thoughts and emotions. You are always planting seeds with your inner activity, and the harvest cannot fail to come. So deliberately, so lovingly, so joyfully. What you sow in worship today, you shall reap in experience tomorrow. Some will say, "But I have tried, and I see no change." They have tried in part, but have not worshipped with their whole heart. They have wished, but not believed. They have hoped, but not accepted. They have treated the unseen vision as a maybe rather than a certainty. True worship is wholehearted. It does not say, "if it happens," but "it is happening." It does not beg, it thanks. It does not plead, it celebrates. Celebrate your fulfilled desire now, inwardly and sincerely. Let your worship be joyful. Sing the song of your completed success in the secret place of your heart. Dance with the feeling of your answered prayer. Life responds to joy, for joy is the voice of faith. As you rejoice, you align yourself with the highest reality, and the highest reality must express itself. The wise know that worship is a way of life. It is not a one-time act, but a continuous state of inner reverence. The wise guard their minds as a sacred garden, planting only what they wish to harvest. They do not allow the weeds of fear and doubt to grow unchecked. They prune their thoughts, water their dreams, and bask in the sunlight of inner gratitude, and in due season their gardens bloom with beauty and abundance. You are no less powerful. You have the same ability. Right now, this very moment, you can begin anew. You can choose a new vision, a new feeling, a new object of worship. You can align your heart with the highest and best, and life will reshape itself accordingly. Nothing is fixed, all is fluid. Life is responsive, obedient, and eager to fulfill your inner decrees. Take this to heart. Let it become your living truth. Begin now to honor only that which you wish to experience. Turn your back on fear, doubt, and lack. Give your heart, your feeling, your attention to abundance, health, love, joy, freedom. Make these your secret altars. Worship there daily. In time, you shall walk in the visible manifestation of all that you have honored in secret. Your worship is creating your future. Align it now with your highest vision, and life will rise up to meet you with wonders beyond your imagination.